I have three videos in Teletubbies which caught my attention. And the first one is Live Beyond the Limit by Amy Purdy, which we shared last week. Before I start, I want to show you my survey first.
The military experience is my biggest challenge because I'm near the North Korea in front line. I was working on that place, so I really hurt time.
Recently I won the prize for the English contest, essay contest. So I was really happy. I felt that I got some challenge.
I can remember when I saw my grandfather's death.
She was for my major.
Military service. My job was military police, so I used to deal with my weapons, like gun, every day, per 8 hours per day.
When I had that operation, it was very that hurt this time. That I went to the middle school that I don't know anyone. I was alone.
So as you can see, most of the people have big and small troubles and challenges in their life. So that's why we should be prepared for troubles in our lives. And Amy Purdy teaches us how greatly she overcame her challenge in her life. She was very average woman, and she was working as a massage therapist. And one day, she took to hospital very suddenly, and she realized she got a serious disease, and she had only 2% chance of living. At that time, she was very emotionally and physically broken, but she thought, if our life is a book and we are the author of it, how would you like the story to go? And this question totally changed her life, and another chapter in her life began. So she, because from the operation, she even make her legs cut off. And with that positive power, she went back to school and went back to work again, and she co-founded a non-profit organization for youth young disabilities, as you can see in this picture. And she said she doesn't want to go back and live the average life because no feet cannot disable her anymore. And without her feet, she could live in dream and face fears head on, and that she learned from that how to overcome the troubles. So now she thinks it was also one kind of blessing. Next is School Kids Creativity by Sir Ken Robinson. He engages in education for a long time, and we have no idea about our future. However, the education is only one clue for our future. So that's why the education is important. And he insists the school is killing children's creativity. Actually, before I picked this video, I was wondering if I picked this video because he's maybe from America, I think, but America education system and Korea school system is very different. So I thought it is right to pick this video and share in this class. However, he said in this world, every school has, every education system are same. He said every education system has math and language at the highest, and then human studies next, and the art at the bottom. So he thinks art is also important ability we have to learn in school. So he thinks we have to learn dance and math as like the same importance. But we think math and language is extremely important academic ability, and art is not very much. So there are students who have good academic abilities, and there are also other students who have artistic talents. But teachers and parents think students with academic abilities are very smart and very desirable students, and artistic students with artistic students are not very much. So also artistic talents are very great talents, but this society just ignore their talents. So with great artistic talented students think they are not smart, or they are not very good ones. So with this video, I really remind of my little brother, because he loves music a lot and he wants to learn music, but even include my parents and other people around him think he's a kind of troublemaker and he should study instead of music. But music talent is also a great talent. We should make them to improve their talents. And for the last, how games make a kid smarter by God Jichuma. And usually I think people have negative conception about gaming. So I ask them if games make a brain better or worse.
Games need to be bad actually.
Make my brain refresh, but not for the better or worse.
Games make my brain use the time. If I study, maybe I will be another person.
Yes, it is good. Yeah.
It depends on the game. If the game needs us to use our brain, I think it can make our brain clever. But the online game like boys game, I don't think they will make us smart. Sometimes it makes better.
So I have surveyed with 8 people, and 3 of them game makes the brain better, and other 3 think it's worse, and 2 of them think it's neutral. So 6 of them think 5 out of 8 think not very helpful for brain. The garbage Chuma, the presenter, was thinking in a different way. He said game is very helpful to improve our brain with these 5 things when we are playing game. Seek novelty and challenge yourself and think creatively, do things the hard way, and network. And actually he showed experiment result that after game is spread out in this world, the average IQ in this world improved continuously. And also this guy he's an educator, and he teaches students with gamified learning. And the result was students in below 3rd grade level students jumped up to mid 1st grade in reading and math in 18 weeks. So this experiment shows us that game also could be a good way to learn. So he insists that it's time to change our prejudice on the game. So I concluded with my own opinion. I think game could be good for brain, but not always. So for sometimes game has better effect on our brain, but for some part the book is better for that. So he says game will be stay up from now on and book gonna be disappeared. But I don't think we need game and books together. So they're gonna be alive in the future, the both of them. Thank you.
Very good. Nice.